You going to do the show now this time?
I'm going to try. It's the Big Three Podcast.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Don Barris, along with Mole.
That's me.
And Scary Perry Caravello.
That's me, baby.
We're the Big Three. We are the stars of the film cult classic Windy City Heat. And now we've got our own podcast on the Ace Podcast Network. Broadcast Network.
They call it broadcast, but it should be podcast network.
Yeah, it should be. But you know what? I'll tell you this. For those of you who don't know, we've been going through a lot of crap with the Ace Broadcast Network. The officials are calling us in. We've had our second meeting in less than a month. And you know what it's about, Perry?
I have no idea because I wasn't a part of the meeting.
Take a guess.
Talk to me.
You.
Because I've been a bad boy?
Well, you apologized 2 weeks ago.
That was when he upset the entire gay community with Andy Dick.
No, that was when he was trying to apologize to the entire gay community during the Andy Dick show. We had an hour and 5-minute show last week. They had to edit it down to 35 minutes and 18 seconds. That's the why? Because they had to edit you so damn much.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, he's just
I thought I
himself.
apologized. I thought I apologized.
Yeah, but you apologized by threatening to sue people. Don't even mention it. Don't even mention it because we can't do that anymore. You threaten to sue a group of people that you're suing now.
You threaten to kill people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
But the point is, they had to edit that entire thing out.
It was hilarious, though.
It was hilarious.
Boy, oh boy, if these people could really have heard Perry threatening to kill us, oh man, that's good stuff.
It was unbelievably great. Unfortunately, you can't do that.
All right.
No, all right.
I understand.
Okay, so you have to. We have to start off by you apologizing again.
Well, I'm literally totally sorry for what happened. What was it, 2 weeks ago? Correct?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
What happened 2 weeks ago? I'm very sorry for what happened.
Okay, that doesn't do it.
On the show.
Well, here's an interesting thing. What I also found out, and I noticed that their show was here before ours, the biggest person trying to get us off the air, guess who it is, Mole?
It's not me. Why was I trying to get us off the air?
I'm not blaming
you. said the biggest person trying to get us off the air, Mole.
No, what I said, take a guess.
Is that Dameshek dude?
Yeah.
That scumbag, he left his freaking book over here.
He left his book. They had a show before
garbage.
Us. And look at this. The mic that I'm using right now, this is broken. And I guarantee you, Dameshek did it. And Dameshek, there's nothing he'll do. Because he's up there. His nose is so deep in Corolla's
in our
ass.
stuff.
You know what? He's Polish, dude. So that pretty much means he's a good dude.
What do you think of the Polish people? You're laughing. Why do you laugh, Perry?
Because when I was a young kid back in Chicago, tons of Polish jokes, Polish books.
Like what?
Oh, stupid stuff.
Like what?
You know, how does a Polak go to the bathroom? They pee in the fan, and
why would they do that?
I don't know why they would do that.
It's
it's
a
just
lie.
They would go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
We're talking Polacks. We're not talking Italians here.
You know, here's what's funny. And I'm, as a Polish guy...
Because you're part Polish.
Yeah.
I thought you turned Italian.
Well, yeah. I used to be Polish, but then I turned Italian to be like Perry. But you know what? Last week, for your birthday, John Quincy Adams gave you a giant multi-pack of what kind of sausages?
I don't even remember the name of them.
Yeah, but what kind of sausages were they?
They were Polish sausages.
That's right. And he gave you a giant Smart and Final thing of them. And did you eat them?
I ate them.
How many?
2 a day.
How many do you have left?
I've got none of them left.
Wow.
I had one for breakfast and one for dinner.
Hold
so
everything.
who's the big dummy now? Who's eating all the
Polish
sausages?
dummy
Shut
now.
up! Shut your fucking mouth when I'm talking.
Oh, you...
Perry, don't try to... Again, you're trying to be funny, and I got to tell you, you're not. Do you understand that?
The Polish joke was pretty good.
The Polish joke was okay. But here's the deal, Perry. You can't put down a group of people and then eat their food and enjoy it. 2 a day. That's supporting the Polish people. Now,
so what?
Now you have to apologize to the Polish people.
Okay, Polish people, I'm sorry.
I think he meant it.
I don't think he did.
I do.
Perry.
I'm Polish.
Perry, can I tell you something? Last week we had to go and we had to talk to Steinbergowitz Greenbaum. Why? Because he had to come out of the fucking hospital to go to this meeting to save our program here. And it's all because of you.
How's his leg?
Not good. Not good at all. He was in a wheelchair the entire time. But his dedication towards the project, he came out of the hospital to go to this meeting.
It was disgusting.
Well, you know what? There's a couple things that we haven't talked about, and we really didn't get into this. First of all, I want to know this. Mole, I've never seen you like this before.
What do you mean?
You're wearing a sport jacket. You're wearing a tie. You look different.
You look totally professional.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know why it is?
Why?
Because this is an interesting thing, and I would want to share with you guys. Like Perry, I turned Italian because he's Italian, and now I was at my house, and two guys came over, knocked on the door, and you know who they were? They were Javajos, and they talked to me all about the religion, and it turns out it's not even called Javajo, it's called Jehovah, and I'm going to see maybe to joining up the Jehovah's Witnesses, because I looked up about them, and what I found out is they're a millennium restoration Christian denomination, and they're distinct from mainstream Christianity, and they believe in Armageddon, which is one of Bruce Willis's best movies.
When I think of Bruce Willis, I think of Die Hard.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what I learned about it, most of the stuff I learned about it, I learned on my iPhone. But they emerged from the Bible student movement in the 19th century by Charles Taze Russell.
Okay.
And then they formed the Zion Watchtower Tract Society.
Yeah.
That's why they give out the Watchtower.
Yeah.
Perry knows all this stuff.
Do you? Is that true?
A little bit, yeah.
I thought you were a Jehovah's Witness.
I'm associated.
You know what I like? They refuse military service and blood transfusions.
Correct.
Because they do not want to fight. And I don't want to go to the Army, dude. I do not want to be drafted.
No, absolutely. I don't think they're going to have a draft. You might be a little past your prime.
Yeah, there was drafts.
Kill everybody.
There was drafts around the time that I had my nasty situation back in.
Okay, Perry, drop it. Okay, just drop it. And by the way, last week you were bleeding. I thought Jehovah's Witnesses can't bleed.
What?
Well, we used to think that you couldn't bleed and you prayed to dogs, but we found that that's not true. I will tell you this, though. The members, they refer to their body of beliefs as the truth. And you know who else is the truth? Paul Pierce, number 34 for the Boston Celtics.
You're a big Boston Celtics fan, too.
No, I'm actually a Bucks fan, but...
There's a comedy club, excuse me.
Shut up! Shut up! He's talking about... What are you going to say? I'd like to hear what you're going to say right now that's going to add to this conversation. And I'm guessing, before you say it, I will bet you $1,000 it has nothing to do with what he's talking about. Go.
Milwaukee. There's a club in Milwaukee called the Comedy Cafe Milwaukee. You know that club?
Is it with Christ?
No.
Is it one with Brother Jesus?
No.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with you owe me $1,000.
I don't owe you $1,000.
You just made a bet.
I didn't make
Mole,
a bet.
Did you hear him bet me $1,000?
I did not say I'll bet you.
Mole,
I won't play the devil's games of cards.
Okay. All right. We've been told by the great people at the Ace Broadcast Network that we've got to get our commercials here. We have to get people that produce the show and give us money. And we've been told, with Perry's language and his disgusting behavior and his slick, disgusting Italian attitude, we are not going to get sponsors. So, what I want to do is I want to put out a call. Look, wait a second. It's the King of Poontang from the Ding Dong Show, Mr. Brian Cosme. Hello, Brian.
Brother, I got my ID. My California ID came in a couple days ago.
Super duper. Listen, we're in the middle of a podcast right now. Can I get back to that?
Sure thing.
All right, just so you know, you were on the air. Did you get any pussy over the weekend?
I'm working on this one last week.
What?
Hispanic, French, and Indian. And
what is
Irish.
she? She's what?
She's Hispanic, Irish, Indian, and white.
Decent. Okay. Well, I will talk to you later about that. Talk to you later, Brian.
Praise report real soon.
All right. Bye now.
He sounds good.
Call from the King of Poontang, Mr. Brian Cosme from the Ding Dong Show. All right. Anyway, we've got to get sponsors. So people out there that like this show, we don't care what you're pushing. Pay us some money, and we'll talk about it.
We'll do commercials for it.
We did a commercial recently for, what was a Yugoslavian?
Drago's Yugoslavian mattresses.
Perry, give us an idea of who might be a good sponsor for this show.
Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel Live.
He doesn't have, it's not a product, though.
Yeah.
It's a TV show.
Oh, you're right.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
So
yeah, we should go after ABC.
That's right.
So you think he should sponsor?
I feel that he should sponsor the show.
He should
talk to him about that.
All right. Okay, we've got a call on line 1, I believe.
Just pick it up. Hello, do you know who it is? It's John Quincy Adams.
Hey, Quincy.
John, what's happening?
Hey,
tell
stranger.
I will not tell another joke just to have you spoil the punchline once more.
Tell one, just one.
Oh, fine, just one.
Okay.
Why are elephants poor?
Why are elephants poor?
I'm going to...
Because they work for peanuts.
Because...
They work for peanuts.
Damn your eyes, Mo. Is this some sort of running bit?
No.
Yeah, a bit stupid.
Mo is awesome. He got it right away.
Anywho, there's rather interesting news afoot.
What's up?
What's that?
I hear you're having sponsor troubles. Turns out Mr. Barnes may be right about your competitor, Dave Dameshek.
Really?
Yes, turns out he not only has been sabotaging you and turning sponsors against you, he may also be genitalizing Terry's microphone before each show.
Oh, yeah, that's where...
Genitalizing. Don, explain what that means, please.
It's where a guy will rub his ball sack on your microphone.
All right, yes.
Yeah, and then maybe his cock, maybe a hard dick.
I may be on to a new international sponsor.
Sweet.
Who's been to England? Who there has been to England?
I have.
I've never been out of the country.
Oh, all right. Are you familiar with the brand Little Laddie?
Oh, yeah, they're the Yorkshire pie people?
Precisely, Don. The Yorkshire pie people, yes. They are introducing for the holidays frozen Yorkshire mini pies.
What?
They want to go with a different angle, and they're thinking of giving the entire campaign to the big three.
Oh,
awesome.
Big.
Do me a favor. Let me hear you say, all together, let me hear you say, be a happy daddy, eat a little laddie.
Be a happy daddy, eat a little laddie.
I think we could do better. How about this? Don't be a saddie, try a little laddie.
Don't be a saddie, try a little laddie.
All right. Yes, one. You know what? We'll work out the specifics. Anyway, they're hoping to meet Tuesday with Dawn, Mole, and who is Terrifying Tim.
Terrifying Tim?
Oh, is he back in with us?
Terrifying.
The guy from the mattress?
Terrifying Tim?
Listen, they heard the Drago's mattress spot, and they think he best represents the spirit of the big three.
Oh,
I tried to talk to them.
What about Perry?
He's not.
Listen, little laddie is a tough nut to crack. Anywho, think on it. Toodles.
Tim is not me.
Oh, man, Terrifying Tim. Well, we got it. We're in.
Oh, well, but I feel bad for you, Perry.
That's a bummer.
I feel bad for you.
Oh, so thanks. I don't have any.
All right, it's not about you. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Don't yell. Don't yell. Don't you dare. Stop your yelling. Stop your fucking yelling. Stop your fucking yelling. This is why.
Then I'm off the show.
No, don't. Because it has nothing to do with the show.
Can we just be happy for Terrifying Tim for a second?
I'm happy.
Terrifying Tim is not me.
I know.
He's not a part of the big three. He's a punk.
He's not a punk. He was a fun guy. He's not you, absolutely. And I think he tries to rip
He's not
you
the
off.
star of Windy City Heat.
No, he's not.
He's not that guy right there.
What, you're pointing to a picture of you in the Big Three podcast?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, he's not.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Perry, take it easy.
I am so freaking poor
right
now.
But it's not my fault. Why are you blaming me?
Hello?
Hello?
Terrifying Tim.
Hey.
How are
fellas,
you?
how are you?
We got great news, dude.
They got great news. I don't like the news.
Quincy got... You
tell him. You tell him, Mole.
You know, you ever hear of Little Laddie?
Little Laddie's the Yorkshire pie people?
Yeah.
Say one and the same.
We're gonna do
Of course I've heard of them.
We're gonna do commercials for them. The Big Three.
You're not the big
Let's
three.
try it. Let's try it together, Tim.
You
Here we go.
wish you were the big
Here we go.
three.
Perry, let us do this.
For the big three.
Big Three.
Three.
No, you didn't. Tim, you got to keep up.
Tim,
Oh, do
you're
this again.
not me,
Wait, hold
buddy.
on. Perry, let him do his thing. Okay, do that again.
Hey, I don't know who that is. Is that Gary there?
That's Scary Perry Caravello. That's me.
Guy we did the
Star
movie
Windy
with.
City Heat.
Gary Caramello?
Caravello, you punk.
We told you about him when we did the mattress commercial. He's the guy that was in the movie with us.
That guy.
Yeah.
Right.
He was in court that
listen,
day.
Let me tell you, fellas, in addition to pure rock, skateboarding, and comedy, there's another thing that I love, and that's making some cold, hard quiche.
Yeah, that's right.
I like your attitude.
So you guys are going to rob me.
Wait a minute. How are we robbing you?
I've been doing these effing podcasts over here, not making $1.
Okay, we're not making any money either.
But you did a commercial and
Perry,
you made $50,000 per person.
No, it was 50,000.
50,000 for you, 50,000 for you, 50,000 for this scumbag.
It was 50,000 altogether, and they split it in three. Dan has my share, and did you get yours, Terrifying Tim?
I did. I just got the check today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys.
You still have mine, Dan, and
yeah.
Just get it to me whenever you can.
All right. I'm going to have a problem with that because every time I've tried to write you a check, the pen that I've been using, it's not been writing very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Okay,
it's
so you know why it's a little behind.
I understand. So whenever, if you can find a pen or something. All right, Tim. Well, so we'll see you at the
all right, this is exciting.
Commercial.
We're
I can't wait. Hey, it just further solidifies my position as the Godfather of the 2010.
Nice. Give us one. Oh. It's awesome.
I love it.
Tim,
it is nice to talk to you again. We'll see you on the commercial set.
I can't wait.
All right, bye now.
Get a little more do-re-mi, capiche?
Big
three.
Okay. Good. Talk to you later, buddy.
With you.
Wow.
Then we're done.
What?
We're done.
Why are we done?
I'm not a part of the Big Three no more.
Yeah, you are.
The
You're
star,
Big Three.
The original star has just been screwed.
You haven't been
Perry,
screwed.
that's one commercial. It's Little Laddie's Yorkshire pies. And it's not even full pies. They're mini frozen pies.
I don't care. Are you making cash? Are you making cash?
Yes.
Is this guy making cash? Yes.
I actually
Am I making cash?
I haven't gotten paid yet because Dan has my money.
If that pen works,
try to get it to
work. You
work.
got 3 pens right in front of you here.
Right,
but you know what the good thing is? I don't need the money for Christmas because I don't celebrate Christmas anymore because I'm a Jehovah. I'm going to be a Jehovah. I don't want to give blood or go in the military or give Christmas presents. I want to give Christmas presents. That's the best part.
You like getting Christmas presents.
I like to give them to
the listeners out there that love this podcast so much. What I want you to do, I want you to write to Dave Dameshek. Tell him you don't like him. Tell him you're never going to listen to his program.
It's going to make him feel bad.
All right, but look what he's doing to us. He ruined this mic stand. He's done everything. He went up to the people at Ace Broadcast, and they told him, drop this show. I know he did it. I can't prove it, but I know for a fact this son of a bitch did it. And so the other thing that we've got to talk about, the other thing that never, ever, ever was talked about before was one of the things that was agreed upon if we got this podcast back after being put under suspension was that Perry had to do something. And we didn't announce it the last 2 weeks.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, it's the big news. We're going on the road with this podcast. And
when?
And where we're having back-to-back podcasts is a place. In 18 years, Mole and I have been at this place twice with Perry. This will be our third time. It's Perry's apartment.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Awesome.
That's great. Now that's what's going to get the Big Three back together.
Absolutely. We'll be taping 2 podcasts from Perry's apartment. We'll have special guests, maybe a musical guest. And today what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk a little bit about that because that's going to be our biggest 2 podcasts we have. And so there's got to be some kind of rules that you have, Perry.
Rules that I have at the apartment?
Yes. I'd like to hear
Rule number 1.
Okay, you've got a list there, I see.
Yes, I do. Rule number 1, you can't come in without handing me a contract for the next film. 1.
It's not going to happen. There's no next film.
$10.5 million check from Johnny Knoxville, 2.
What are you talking about?
Okay, what are you talking about? Perry, then you know what?
There's no food brought into my apartment, 3.
We're gonna...
No food at all. No alcohol, no glass beverages, none of that garbage. If you see my trophy, you absolutely positively do not touch the trophy. You walk by it. The glass dresser that my mom left me after she passed, You do not touch it. You do not touch anything in the apartment. Absolutely, positively, nothing is to be touched in my apartment, which means CDs, DVDs, anything on the counters, the magazines, nothing is to be touched. If you to walk in, you sit down on the couch. Period.
Look at Dan when you're
and
talking.
him.
Okay, is that it?
Let's see. It's in an apartment. Oh, the only thing you can touch is when you have to go to the toilet. You can wipe your ass with toilet paper rather than using your finger and then wringing it out. Okay?
Can we take a shower?
No showers. No showers. That's basically it. If you're going to come into my apartment...
Can I see that list just for a second,
Why?
please? Because I want to make comments on the rules. May I please see the list?
May I
please see the list? All right, Rule 1. All right, where's it start here? You can't come in my apartment without having to check for 10.5. Okay, can I tell you this right now? You're not going to get a check for $10.5 million. You're not going to get that. Okay? That's not going to happen.
Knoxville still owes me.
Okay, he's not part of this.
Talk to him, dude.
All right,
okay, don't talk to us.
We have nothing to do with Knoxville. You fucked up that movie with Knoxville, so I don't even want to talk about Knoxville. I really don't. All right? And if you have it has nothing to do with Mole or myself. This is the podcast. You made an agreement that you would let us go into your apartment and do the podcast if we could get this show back. You said yes. That's why we're back here. All right, so number one, you're not getting $10.5 million. What's another thing?
15,000?
You're getting nothing. You're getting nothing. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay. Now, what was the other thing that you said that was ridiculous?
Movie contract.
The movie contract. There's no movie. There's no movie. You have to understand that.
There was.
Well, if there's no movie, why are we even together?
Because we're taking this on tour, you fucking idiot.
To turn it into a movie.
No, will you just listen? Why are you so stupid? Why are you so stupid?
Because I want to make money.
All right, now, one of the things that we're trying to do, we may have a sponsor that wants us to have a cooking segment on the show. So this rule about no food.
No food in my house.
Okay, we're going to have a cooking section.
Not on my house.
Yes, we...
Sorry. Nobody comes over then.
Okay.
Period.
Then we're done with the show.
Let me ask you a question,
Shoot.
okay? Let me ask you a question. Perry, the first time we went to your house, what did we eat? Do you remember?
Pasta.
Okay. The second time we went over to your house...
And he threw up on the floor.
Yeah, I couldn't help.
Stop. The second time we went over to your house, what did we have?
Same thing?
Okay.
And I think, again, I threw up.
No, you did. Now, here's the thing. I tried Perry's spaghetti.
I did choke.
And I thought it was delicious.
Really?
I thought it was...
Thank you.
He's Italian. He's an amazing cook.
He's not that good.
I thought he was pretty good.
I
think something that we could... if they want a cooking demo, why don't we let Perry handle it so no one else is touching stuff, and he could just teach us, everybody, how to make spaghetti.
Let me get this right. So instead of us doing the cooking segment, Perry
runs it.
Oh, okay. That sounds fair to me.
But then he has to have the producers bring in all the things he needs, all the ingredients, all the stuff, so that we can do it.
So let me see if I get this. What you're saying is we should have a spaghetti or pasta segment where Perry shows us how he makes his pasta.
Should show us his secret spaghetti recipe.
And then Perry, what he will
There's
do...
nothing really secret about it.
I know, but how you made it was so good.
But Perry will give us a list of food that we need to bring, and Perry, it will all be free.
He'll oversee it.
Oh, okay.
Fill up that refrigerator with food.
That sounds
I would
fair
love
with
to
me.
have my refrigerator filled up with food.
That sounds fair to me.
Every 2 weeks.
Well, it's not going to happen, nitwick.
Every 2 weeks.
Perry, what? You see, this is the thing. Greedy, stupid fucks get nothing.
Greedy, stupid fucks.
I think
all right, once a month. Once a month. Help fill my fridge at least once a month.
You know what?
Because I'm so broke.
All right, here's the deal. Here, look at me, stupid. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get sponsors. All right, shut up. You're not looking at me. Look at me. We're trying to get sponsors. You want to fill up your refrigerator with food? Get the sponsor money in here. Okay?
I'm trying to think who would be a good sponsor.
Okay, you don't have to think about that.
How about Scary Perry skateboards?
Yeah.
They're not
Could
selling
you put up,
at all.
Could
But
you
why don't we get you guys as a sponsor on the show? Why don't you guys sponsor it?
But there's no money behind us.
I know, but you got to be the first sponsor. You have a product.
Right.
We can
I
do
could.
that.
You give us
Okay.
$10,000.
We need $10,000 check from you.
Right.
Get
And
that pen working.
All right.
How could I come up with $10,000 when I don't even have 50 cents in my freaking bank account?
Then why are you talking
That's
about
how
sponsoring the show? That's confusing.
He
to me.
just said that for me, Scary Perry Skateboards to sponsor the show. I don't have any money. I have to pick up medicine on Thursday, and I am freaking broke.
All right.
I need
Shut up.
$40.
Shut up about the medicine.
You know what I
Cut.
like about the Java host?
Stop. Let's do this. All right. What were you saying, Mole?
You know what I like about the Java hoes is they let you drink tequila all the time.
Are you drinking? Are you drinking? Are you
We
drinking
don't let
tequila
you
right
drink
now?
tequila all the time.
I thought so.
They said nothing about that.
Isn't it like?
I mean, you can drink alcohol, but you got to drink it in moderation.
Well, is he right on some of the things he said about the Jehovah Witnesses? Is that the way it works? Now, you are. How long have you been a Jehovah Witness?
I've been associated with Jehovah's Witnesses since I was 6 years old.
What does that mean exactly? Now, have you gone up in the spaceship ever?
Like gone up in a space.
They don't have a spaceship.
We don't have spaceships. What's this spaceship stuff?
Perry can explain to you what the tenets in the philosophy of the religion is. Go ahead, Perry.
We follow the Bible truth.
Okay, continue.
Boy, my cousin would be more.
Okay, but we're asking you because how long have you been a Jehovah Witness?
I've been associated with the witnesses since I was 6 years old.
Okay, so
I stepped away for a long time, and I'm slowly trying to get myself back in.
Was that during your crack days? You stepped away, or were you still a Jehovah?
The crack years. And
Would you ever go door to door while you were on crack?
No,
delivering
I
the
wouldn't.
Watchtower?
Dude, no.
Tell Dan what separates Jehovah's Witnesses from other Christian beliefs.
The Trinity.
What do you mean?
The Trinity is what all the other religions believe in. Okay,
Yeah.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. They all think is one.
Yeah.
When the Father is Jehovah God, the Son is Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit is the natural force.
Are you saying that they're non-Trinitarian?
No.
The Jehovah's Witnesses are non-Trinitarian?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've heard that myself.
That means...
What?
So they don't believe in the big three?
I don't know if that's exactly...
Whoa. I do not know if I could do this, dude. If they're not going to believe in the big three.
No, what are you talking about?
Big Trinity, the Trinity, the big three.
The Jehovah...
Big three. Okay, I'm not going to be a Javaho.
Okay, good.
Ooh, I can take the tie off.
You don't look good. Man. I got to tell you, you look really weird with it.
I know, I want to party, man.
Okay, but you know what's interesting? It is interesting that Perry has gotten into this a little bit. Tell us more about your religion. Now, you say you're associated. Why can't you just say that you believe in?
I do believe in it.
But why do you say you're associated?
Because I'm not a baptized witness.
Why not?
Because I studied to become baptized. I just never went through with getting baptized. I became an entertainer. I wanted to make some money. And I've been getting screwed in the entertainment business.
Yeah, look, your beliefs weren't as important as making a couple bucks in showbiz.
And here's my question. If you're a Jehovah Witness, why aren't you put in there when they mention like the Tom Cruises, the John Travoltas?
That's Scientology, dude.
That's Scientology.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's totally different.
You are drinking, aren't you?
He is drinking.
Can I smell that?
Tequila.
What is that? Is that tequila?
Tequila.
Yeah, it is tequila.
Jehovah's Witnesses have 12 million members. Okay? Or 18 million members.
12 or 18, Mo.
Something like that.
Okay.
They're a really cool religion. They're really good guys.
Where?
Everywhere.
18 million worldwide? I think there's more than that.
Probably.
Okay, so Perry...
but we are a member of the small flock.
They are a small flock.
Yeah.
Perry knows a little something about small flocking.
Okay.
Yes!
Scaremaster. Okay, let's just get a couple things understood. Now, we're doing a show, 2 shows actually. We will be taping 2 shows from your apartment very soon. Now, obviously, the money is not going to be there. We're going to bring in food. We're going to have you...
No glass bottles of anything.
No glass
Would you
bottle.
like any like
He loves wine.
soft drinks?
No cannolis.
Would you like soft drinks?
You could bring in cans.
Okay, some cans.
Plastic bottles.
Okay, what sort of stuff do you like? Would you like in your refrigerator? Like if we were going to fill up your refrigerator, tell us. And this was supermarket sweep. What stuff are you sweeping into your shopping
All right, so you can go anywhere.
Ready?
In a grocery
You have hold on, wait.
Move.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do. Can we do mole play?
No, not yet, because I want to do that. But here's what we can do. You have 30 seconds to tell us everything you want in your refrigerator. Now, when I say go, I'm going to watch the clock on the wall right there. Wait till I say go. You have 30
seconds. Where are we shopping?
Shut up.
Anywhere.
You're going to a grocery store.
Costco.
Grocery. No, we're not going to Costco.
We're going to Vaughn's.
All right,
not
ready?
Vaughn's. I won't.
And go.
First off, if you're going to go grocery shopping,
you're wasting time.
You go to Costco.
Perry, you got to go. You got to.
Man.
You can't do it. You haven't said one thing. It's already 10 seconds into it.
Everything you say,
you have.
Oh my God.
20 seconds left. 19,
I
18,
get
17,
Green.
16, 15.
I get
14.
3 bottles of Simple Green, which is like a salad, but it's a liquid salad.
Well,
you have 10 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I get the dozen eggs,
3,
and they're
2,
Eggland eggs.
1 and time.
Okay, so 3 Simple Greens and a dozen Eggland eggs.
All right, there you go. There you go.
So yeah,
there's 3 half-gallon.
Barry, you had 30 seconds. You named 2 fucking things in 30 seconds. Okay.
Well,
you want to try it one more time? This is all the stuff that you can get in your refrigerator.
Hold on. You have to. So when we say go, everything you say in this 30 seconds.
Are you ready to?
Are we shopping at Smart and Final?
No, we're shopping at Ralph's.
Albertsons.
Ralph's.
No, hold on. Stop. I do a show called Ralph's Chat, and I have to go to Ralph's.
Okay, Ralph's. Okay.
All right, so we're going to Ralph's.
Grab your cart.
Ready? All right. Now, when you start saying things, we're going to take this list. When I say go, I'm looking at the clock. Are you ready? Your mind is clear. You're thinking about things that you want.
Okay.
Ready? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Got your cart?
Got my cart.
And here we go. And go. No, wait.
Sobe Pina Colada.
What is that? Pina Colada is the
Sobe.
What is that?
Pina Colada.
What
is that? What is that? Next drink. Dr. Pepper Cherry.
Diet?
You're at 15
Not
seconds.
diet.
15
no
seconds
diet.
to go. 15.
Four.
You're now at 10 seconds. 9.
Delicious apples.
8. 7.
4 navel oranges.
6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And time.
0.
Okay, so what do you get this time?
He got Sobe Pina Colada, 4 bottles of that. He got
some apples.
Some 4.
Apples and
wait. No, he got Dr. Pepper Cherry, not diet. He got 4 delicious apples, 4 oranges.
Navel oranges.
4 navel oranges, and that's it.
Which is what I just picked up today. Before.
And we add those to the dozen egg.
No, he doesn't get that. He didn't mention that in the second one.
Can't you just put everything all together and just do it?
No! He has 30 seconds. This is not like
Eggland eggs.
No, stop, Perry. You fucked up. You had a chance to say everything that you
want to try one more time?
No, I don't think he deserves another chance.
Pretty fun.
I'm done.
All right.
Next subject.
All right. You know
Perry's
what?
Perry's Corner.
No, we're not doing Perry's Corner. First of all, you don't tell me how the show is run. As a matter of fact, because
I don't tell you how the show is run. I'm the star of that.
Really?
I'm the star of that movie over there.
All
Go
right.
Windy City. Not that piece of shit. What'd you guys call him?
Terrifying Tim.
You mean Tootsie Roll Tim?
No, Terrifying Tim.
Terrifying.
And you know what? Let me tell you this. How many takes did it take us on that commercial? 2. He was perfect.
That's how many takes it took me through the whole movie.
Okay.
That's
2
true.
takes through the whole freaking movie.
It might have just been 1.
Yeah. Look, in hindsight, I think it was
I think it was just 1 take.
We're talking about the film Windy City Heat, the cult classic.
Good
film.
movie.
Great movie. Let me tell you this. I would put it right up there with The Godfather.
Thank you.
And if we would have had a sequel, I would have put our sequel right up there against The Godfather 2 as
No
the best
way.
sequel ever.
No way.
If we would have had a movie.
Yeah, but they had Strasberg in the sequel. I mean, come on.
You know,
De Niro was in there.
De Niro
I never
too.
asked who killed him.
According to what the people on the internet are saying, is that this is their favorite bit on the show. We're going to next a piece called Mole Play.
All right. Wow. It's Perry Corder's movie. All right.
Could we have that? Excuse me. Stop for 1 second. Stop for 1 second. Could we do that again and have that a little louder this time? Could we? Is it? No, I was joking about being a little loud.
All right, it's time for Mole Play. I'm Mole. It's time to play Mole Play.
All right, now
Mole Play.
Everybody loves Mole Play. Now, if you don't know
Play.
about Mole Play, Mole will come up with a scenario, sometimes of what we've been talking about today, and what we do. Mole will direct us and tell us who is acting in what scene and our character in that scene. So
okay,
Mole,
you guys ready?
I sure am.
Okay, this scene takes place in a Ralph supermarket.
Okay.
Dan is going to be our clerk, and Perry is going to be Perry, who's just filled up his supermarket basket with all the things that he wants to get for his refrigerator for the podcast at his house.
Now, let me ask you this. Is he talking to me, asking me where things are, or is he just unloading?
Well, he's making small talk with you because you're the hot young lady cashier.
Oh, I'm a cashier, a lady cashier.
Yeah, and he has...
What's my name?
Jolinda.
Wait a minute. You know what? Can Perry give a name of somebody? Maybe some girl that he
what
likes.
would be the name?
Linda.
Okay,
Wait
Linda.
a minute. Hold on.
Katie, because that's the babe that I met at Cinespace the other night.
Okay, Don is
on.
Perry.
Okay.
Diane is...
I'm what is my name? Katie.
You're
All
Katie.
Right. Stop moving the fucking mic! I hear this. Move! What are you doing, Perry? Stop!
The fucking thing keeps falling in my lap.
Shut up! I got the one that fucking Dameshek broke, so don't put it down on me. All right, here we are. This is Mole Play. I am Katie. I am the clerk at the grocery store.
You're the checker at the grocery store.
You are Perry. You are Perry.
And you're checking out. And you're checking out.
I'm trying to hit on you.
And action.
Oh, boy. This is a pain in the ass.
Why do you look familiar?
Did you see my Comedy Central film, Windy City Heat?
No.
No? Maybe it's because I shop here all the time.
No, that isn't it. Did I see you somewhere the other night?
You weren't the Katie at... Wait. You were the Katie at Cinespace.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's good to see you.
She starts to ring up the items in the basket and talks to him about the things that he bought.
Okay, let's see here. What's this? Oh, these are condoms. That's nice.
Sobe pina colada.
Pina colada.
That's the next item.
Pina colada. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 navel oranges.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 red delicious apples.
Okay.
So what's up with you?
And then Perry turns on his secret weapon charm to seduce Katie.
So when are we hooking up? I mean, what time do you get off of work tonight?
You are a fucking pig.
I'm a fucking pig. Well, we should have fucked at the club then.
Excuse me.
Suddenly a security guard rushes over when he hears Perry cursing at him. Excuse me, sir. This is an employee of the store. How dare you speak to her in such language?
I think he was going to rape me. I looked in his fucking gross
I'm going to have to ask you to leave, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to come with me.
I got condoms here for a reason, buddy.
Come with me. Put down that Sobe pina colada. Come with me.
Put down the navel oranges, too.
He grabs Perry by the belt and by his hair. I can't reach him.
Come here, let me grab
No,
you.
I'm not going to.
Let me just grab you.
Just for realism.
For real.
Grabs his belt and grabs his hair. Right. And he picks him up by the hair and the belt until Perry starts screaming.
Come on, get up a little. Help me out.
And he drags him. Perry starts flailing. And he takes him and he throws him out the door.
Out the door. There you go.
Hey!
The end.
The end.
That was another Mole Play.
All right. It was good.
The end.
It was good. But what I can't do is this. I didn't like that Mole Play. Can I tell you
I didn't like
this?
that Mole Play either.
Can we do 2 Mole Plays today?
I don't know
No.
if we're allowed to.
No.
I don't want to get in trouble with these broadcasting again.
No.
Try.
Feel like you guys were allowed 1 Mole Play and you just did 2 Mole Plays.
No. I think we should do a second Mole Play today.
Oh, because you want to grab my hair and
Shut
pick me
your
up off the
fucking
ground.
mouth! Shut your fucking mouth! What do you
Shut
bring
my
to the...
fucking
Yeah,
mouth.
shut your fucking mouth. All right, do you have the music ready? All right, here we go. For the first time ever on this show, the second of 2 Mole Plays. Louder! Sing it, Perry! Sing it! Perry, sing!
I'm not singing nothing.
Sing the fucking song.
Eat me.
Sing the fucking song.
Eat me.
Sing the song! Sing it, Perry. Sing it. Please sing it. Here we go. Sing it, Perry. Here we go.
Back in black. Hit the sack. Been so long, I'm glad to be back from the sound. Let loose from a noose. That's getting me hanging around, living on the sky, gonna get me high. I got the urge cause I never die. I got 9 lives, cat's eyes, cruising everybody in a wonder why. Cause I'm back.
He's back.
Yes, I'm back.
Yes, back.
Well, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Well, I'm back. Back. Well, I'm back in black. Yes, I'm back in black. Well, back in the bag of a Cadillac and a one and a bullet on my power pack.
Right.
Yes, I'm in a band with the gang. You're gonna get me hanging the street around nothing to drag and nothing living before. One's gonna get me on another pack. Don't let me down. Gonna get to my face. What's gonna get me out of the way? Cause I'm back.
Stop the music. Stop the music.
You want me to set up Mo Play now?
No, I before we do that, I want to ask one thing. Turn that music off because I still hear it. The first verse, okay. Then you go in there.
No.
You were running it together like crazy.
Okay, ready to do a second Mo Play?
I would like to ask one thing before this.
At least I knew all the words.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, here it is. Mole Play. Take it away, Mo.
In this episode, a young Perry just comes to Hollywood and he has to audition. He wants to be a singer, but they want him to sing AC/DC's Back in Black.
I'm not singing it again.
He walks into the studio.
Sorry.
And they say,
can I be the record producer?
You're the record producer.
Sorry.
Who's looking for a hot new talent who can sing Back in Black. And action.
Wait a minute. Before we get to action, let me just ask you this. What's my name in this?
Jerome.
Jerome? What is he, a black man?
What? Perry.
Really?
You want to go that route?
You want to go that route?
Jerome is no name.
Perry.
Just got back on the air.
Tell us when to go.
Jerome sees Perry, and Jerome is walking around the halls because he can't find anyone to sing Back in Black.
Oh, man. I can't find anyone to sing this motherfucking song.
And then he sees Perry.
Hey, it's me.
Get the fuck out of my way.
And Perry says, I can sing that song for you, sir.
I can sing that song for you, sir.
And then he sings Back in Black.
Yeah. Okay, let me see what you do with this, kid. All right, man. Let me see what you can do.
Says Jerome.
Back in black! I hit the sack! I bet the long I'm glad to be back in the sound. Let loose from a noose.
Cut, man.
Jerome does not like what he hears.
Oh, man, you suck, man. You suck.
Perry says, I know what I can do for you.
Sorry.
I can detail your car.
I'll detail your car, but I'm not sucking your car.
Oh, man.
What?
Perry.
Someone who brought that up? Who said anything?
You're not, Perry, you're not supposed to bring that up anymore.
Who said anything about you sucking some? Perry,
seriously,
man,
Perry,
why do you have to brag
stop.
about that every time?
Mole,
it drives me crazy.
Mole, we got to
That's
stop.
exactly what it was going to turn into.
No, it wasn't. He wanted you to detail the car.
I'll detail your car, sure.
Let's get back to there.
All right,
Can I take? Let me take it back from. Let's see how he can do. Let me take it back from the point where I'm telling you how shitty you were.
Jerome tells Perry how shitty he sings.
Let's go back to the song. Let's go back to the song.
One more time
okay,
on the song.
All right, on the song. Here we go. Hit it. Oh yeah, this is what I like. Oh man, I like what I see.
Jerome looks at Perry and says he likes what he sees.
Oh, man.
And Perry breaks into song.
Back in black!
Cut.
Got the music.
Oh, man. That sucked.
What's the matter?
That sucks. Let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of singers. I've seen them all. I've seen shit singers. And, my friend, you were the shittiest singer I have ever
Thanks. Have a good day.
Says Jerome.
I'm not done. I want to tell you, not only do you suck as a singer, but your look is so out of it. what the fuck? Why don't you cut your hair? You're going bald, dude. You are losing your hair. The locks that you have on the side aren't working.
Locks?
The fucking strangly fucking curly shit that you got on the side of your head.
Locks?
It don't look good, man. It don't look good. So not only do you look like shit, your voice is shit.
Said Jerome.
But I'm going to give you another chance. So I want you to sing like your fucking life depends upon it. Because, man, from the looks of you, you got nothing going, man.
Perry pulls up his pants, sucks in his gut, and gets ready to sing Back in Black.
Hit it! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm liking what I'm seeing this time.
Perry gyrates his hips dancing.
Oh, I like that. Oh, man, the gyration.
Yeah, Perry puts his hand behind his head and gyrates his hips like a hula dancer.
Now I see where the hair fits into the look. Yeah. Sing it, boy. Back in black. Hit the sack. Bit the long and glad to be back in the sound. Let loose. Stop the music. I was wrong. I shouldn't have given you another chance.
Said Jerome.
All right. Well, anyway, it was nice working with you. Thank you anyway.
Have a nice day.
Perry tells him what he could do.
You know, I could detail your car if you want me to detail your car.
I know where that leads. No, thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
And then Perry went to work for his cousin's print shop in the Valley.
Which is now out of business.
Really?
You didn't
They've
know
been
that?
out of business for over a year.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Perry couldn't deliver things. Perry, do you remember?
That was not my fault.
Well, now a spot that we have had since the days of the public access program. At one time, it was a really big part. What's that?
That also didn't pay.
Is everything about money with you?
Yeah, but when I'm out of work, you're damn right it's about money.
How about art?
Well, art is...
It's $5 in dimes.
Okay, put that down. That's not yours. Okay, well, anyway, this used to be a kind of a big part of the public access program. Not so big here. Here it is. Once again, say hello to Perry while he gives us a little Perry's Corner. Here it is, Perry's Corner. Here it is.
It's Perry's Corner time.
Perry's Corner. Perry's.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's talk about Perry's Corner. I want to open up with the Watts Towers because that's what I'm working on right now. Would you shut that music down, please? Thank you. Oh,
No, I don't want him. Cut that music.
All right.
Stop.
Now,
do your thing.
The reason why I'm talking about the Watts Towers is because.
Okay, stop the music. Let me do this. Okay.
What are you telling him?
I'm not telling him anything. Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. The Watts Towers was created by an Italian guy that came out here from a small town in Italy called Campania in southern Italy.
You're reading this.
All right.
And you read it improperly.
From where is he?
Where is he from?
Campania?
Campania, Italy.
Campania?
Campania.
Yeah, I know. I'm Italian.
Yeah, you are now. Yeah, he's from Campania, Italy. He was born in 1879 and died in 1965.
1965.
1965, yeah. Simon Rodia is his name, okay? When he came to California back in the early days, he found a piece of land in Watts and created the Watts Towers.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Took him 30 years to build those Watts Towers, and he did it all by himself without any blueprints and without any, cement or any stuff like that.
I wonder what it would have taken to, like, an Irish guy. 3 months or something?
Yeah, he
3 months.
He didn't do any plans because he couldn't get a permit through City Hall.
What's that about the permit through
Do
City
it.
Hall?
Keep going.
Just keep going. It's your corner.
Well, it's and the amazing part about what Simon Rodia created was, yes, it took him 30 years to do it. He did it all by hand without any blueprints or any of that stuff.
What a nitwit.
What a nitwit.
Yeah, continue. Let me ask you something. Did you make this your corner? Did you look up famous Italians and you figured this out? Like
when did you learn? We're working on a Southern California
book. You're writing a book?
Yeah. Well, not really writing a book. No.
Wait a second.
No.
Famous Italians in Southern California?
No. Because what myself and another Italian producer director is working on for the Food Channel and the Travel Channel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we're working on a new TV show that I'm going to be hosting, and it's about all the historical locations in Southern California, starting with the Watts Towers.
So wait a minute. So some guy is taking this brilliant guy, this producer that you're working with, has decided that you would be good enough to host a show. This producer is unbelievably creative, don't you think, Mo?
Sure.
Gosh, I wonder where he got the idea to have you as the host.
So Windy City Heat.
Oh, really? Huh.
What's his name?
Salvador.
Could that be a fake name?
No.
You've seen his driver's license.
I've worked with him for a while. You know who he is. He's done stuff on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
He's done things on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
What do you do?
Promoted some bands.
Promoted bands. Like you promote bands?
Not like I used to promote bands. Because I backed out of that. I lost a lot of money doing that.
And you weren't very good at it either. Yeah.
I hosted a lot of shows, though.
Yeah, but how much money did you make?
I made good money when I was working in Santa Ana at the Galaxy Theater.
And you made good money from Salvador.
What kind of money have you made from Salvador?
No, I can't discuss that. Because
Why not?
It's SAG contracts.
It's a SAG contract.
Yes.
Has he paid you one dime as of yet?
He's paid me some money.
How much has he paid
I'm
you?
not
How much has he paid you? How much has he paid you?
I'm not revealing the amount of money.
Let me guess. You signed some sort of SAG contract where if it sells, that's where you make your money.
Okay.
And how much has he given you so far?
None of your business.
It is my business.
No, it's not.
I made you, Perry.
We told you that we got $50,000 from the
Yugoslavian.
From the Yugoslavian mattress store.
Yeah.
Well, I can't release.
Is it a lot more than that?
I'll bet it isn't. I'll bet it isn't.
No.
Is it more than $100?
Maybe.
Perry.
I gotta go.
No, just 1 second. How much did he give you?
You just said it.
$100.
Yeah.
How long have you worked for him?
A couple weeks.
For $100?
We're working on this.
Oh, really?
We're working on this.
Where does he plan on selling it? Just out of curiosity.
I just told you, the Travel Channel and the Food Channel.
And he's got deals with these people.
Yeah. I've signed SAG contracts.
Okay.
Something that I haven't gotten from you guys yet. And I mean, you both work for one of the biggest well, listen, we'll give you
a contract to get you to sign away all your rights to something if you want.
Exactly.
Sign all my rights away.
I'll give you a contract for $100.
Yeah. You want a contract for $100?
No, I want a contract for
listen.
For thousands of dollars because I'm a part of this.
Perry, yeah, okay. Goodbye. Hit the closing music. Good luck with you in Salvador. For Don Barris, I'm going to be at the Comedy Store.
Go on to the rest of the corner.
Wait a minute. Stop the closing music.
So what happened at the Watts Tower, dude?
Well, we were there once, and we got to go back.
But what's the story? What's the story of the Watts Tower, dude?
Watts Towers. There's more than one.
What
tower.
happens? Denzel Washington gets killed by the other guy.
No, not Denzel Washington gets killed by the other guy.
Oh, he kills the other guy. He kills John Lithgow.
Okay, that's in another movie.
You don't know that. All right, is that it, Perry? Is that your corner?
I could also bring up. Let's see.
Why don't you say one more time?
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, with that is the end of the show.
Yeah.
I'm Don Barris. You can see me every single night at the world-famous Comedy Store. I close out the show. Come by. See me. If you're a nice-looking lady, you may get more than just a show. Mole, where are you going to be?
Well, I was going to be going door to door giving out religious pamphlets, but instead I'm just going to be hanging out.
Cool, buddy. And do you have any plans, Perry?
Lately, nothing.
Lately?
Nothing set up.
Okay, well, listen.
And don't be a baddie, eat a little laddie.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, thank you very much for Terrifying Timon for giving us a call. For John Quincy Adams, I'm Don Barris. For Perry, for Mole, see you later.
Later.
Big Grade.